Hey everyone, just a quickie to say that you are not responsible for someone else's feelings, or unless you're not responsible for someone else's well-being unless it's your child, or your job. But basically speaking, ultimately you're not responsible. Let's say you're dating someone and you don't want to get in a relationship with them, or let's say you break up from a relationship, or someone breaks up with you, or you're dating and someone doesn't want to be with you. What happens is, first of all, I want to say we have the absolute divine right to be free, to choose to be ourselves, to be free. We have 100% free divine will to make a decision, and at this 100% equally, we have 100% free will and freedom to change our mind and make a different decision. Okay, so um, basically speaking, what happens in the beginning of a relationship, or even in a relationship, people's like hopes and their dreams and their wishes, like their fantasies, are like all pinned on somebody else. Not all, and it depends on person to person, and I respect that because we're all in different stages of development and growth, and I 100% honour that, 100% totally, and I love that. I care for that. That's a sensitive topic. I don't want anyone to be hurt, but I just want to say we're all allowed to be free, and the purpose of this video is to allow ourselves to have freedom, and to either break up or not be in a relationship that doesn't serve our highest good or resonate with us. It's just we don't want it. Simple as that. But it's also to act from integrity and compassion and like kindness as much as possible, and I just like love, honor, and respect, and treat people with dignity. So if you're going to end a relationship, or someone ends with you, no matter whoever, let's say if they don't act from love, honor, respect, dignity, you do that. Like treat others like you'd like to be treated, and be the example that the world needs to see, and be the change that you want to see in the world or in other people. So what happens is, like, if you feel emotional, okay, in terms of being rejected by someone else, or in how they're treating you, all that is triggers from your past relationships, or especially from your childhood, how your parents probably treated you. So it's stuff like you felt it, where we feel abandonment comes up, we feel rejected, we feel like criticized or not good enough, our confidence is hurt or low, we feel like people are either criticizing us or rejecting us or abandoning us. But the thing is, like, people are allowed to that, but what happens is we have an emotional reaction, and that emotional reaction comes from our childhood. Like that's from our childhood, and from possible past relationships too, but especially from our childhood. So if we can only recognize that and just simply feel it, allow ourselves to feel these emotions, and knowing that they'll pass, and knowing where they come from, then we don't have to blame the other person for how we're feeling, because they're not the cause ultimately whatsoever, and they're not even at fault, like, for not, let's say, wanting to be in a relationship with you, or if you don't want to be in a relationship with them. There's nothing wrong with that, my friends. We're all allowed to do that. Like, we're allowed to choose what we want. But like I said, mix in compassion, love, integrity, and honor, and respect, and as much kindness and sweet energy as possible. But we can only do our best, and everyone acts from their trauma and their suffering and their pains and their wounds unhealed from the past, as well as their mental thoughts and programming from the past. So that's the hero's role. Like, that's what the 5D consciousness aspirer's job is. To raise our frequency, energy, and vibration, and to act from our heart instead of our head, and to dismantle by looking at and letting go of the previous programming and thoughts and beliefs, and to reflect every single time we have upset emotions, and realize to take responsibility from ourselves, not to be blaming other people, not to be wronging or shaming other people, not to be wronging or shaming or criticizing or blaming other people, okay? And then when we do that, then we have massive benefits in our life, and I've gone through this, so that's why I'm making the video. I have a ton of personal experience with this. So I mean it from the bottom of my heart, and I want the best for everybody, and I don't want anyone to be hurt. But the thing is, when hurts arise from the past, that's the time to feel, instead of looking outwardly and pointing it and blaming other people and causing havoc and speaking and talking and arguing and all this sort of stuff, or interrupting. All of them are no-nos. So not that they're wrong, and I respect and I care for the people who are in those reactive states 100%. I've been there tons. So I love and care for these people gently and compassionately and sensitively from my heart, But when I say they're no-nos, what I mean is they don't produce like connection, they don't produce peace, don't produce or help foster or nurture the feeling of like connectivity or love or care between people. Positive energy, good feeling energy, or upliftment. It doesn't inspire others. It's not like a compliment. It's the opposite of a compliment. When we compliment others, let's magnify each other's strengths and express, I appreciate this about you, I'm grateful for this. Use those words regularly in our life, not just relationships, but in you say it to other people. So I appreciate this, I'm grateful for that. Like, say that word regularly, either about like the weather or the food or your house or your home or your bed, but then also even just simply about the other person, what you like about them. So I'm talking a little bit fast because I'm actually waiting on a washing machine, and there may be other people waiting, I'm not too sure. But anyway, I just want to say, love you all. I've said so much in this video in the space of 5 minutes. Listen to it twice. You got it. No, I'm not joking. Listen to it more than once if you want. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So like, let's say you reject someone, then you feel guilty, and they're acting like you did something wrong, and they're like either verbally saying you're terrible, or else they're like giving you the kind of cold shoulder, acting like the victim, as if you let them down. Like, yeah, that's their trigger around, and let's see what that triggers in you. Does that bring up memories, even if you can't remember it? Is it unconscious thoughts and memories and feelings from the past? Maybe your dad or your mother like made you feel like you're not good enough, or you're doing things wrong, or you're bad. So here are our triggers, my friends. No matter what side of the coin you're on, the person being broken up with, or the person breaking up with, or uncoupling, or conscious uncoupling is a modern new age type of way we can say it if we wish to. We don't have to. It's no big deal. We don't have to be specific in phrases or terminology precisely. So yeah, like, no matter which side of the fence you're on, things will come up, and we'll have reactions and emotional responses that are automatic to other people's behavior and what they do and what they didn't do. And we also have to take responsibility for all of our feelings regarding our hopes, dreams, and aspirations that didn't come through because we're pinning it on the other person. So the goal in relationships now, for me, and definitely I'd recommend it, and it's like much far higher frequency than where I've been in the past, is you let other people off the hook. They're not responsible for your life or your emotions or your well-being. So here are the quotations. I keep saying in every single video lately. I'm 100% responsible for the quality of my life and my experience. I'm 100% responsible for my emotions, and I'm 100% responsible for how I interpret or perceive, how I interpret, respond, or react to another person. So own it. Stop blaming and trying to get other people to like, you know, be responsible for you. It's okay. Like, there's no judgment. I'm not trying to shame you if you do. I have done it tons. I maybe I still do it. Like, I haven't done it in a while now, to be honest. Like, just to be 100% sincere. But I've been at this game for a long, long time. So I'm gonna do it again, and I don't mind telling you when I do it. Like, it's not something I'm fully finished with. I'm not saying that. I'm not pretending I'm over it. But I've vastly gone. I'm living now what I'm sharing with you, and it's taken me tons to like get here, and to learn, and to be it, and to feel my feelings. So it's all about feeling our feelings. Recognize where the feelings come from, what memories or what does it remind you of from the past, either consciously or in the back of your mind. Where do you guess it might be coming from? Because I personally have to guess where this comes from, because I've blocked out like 99.9% of memories from my childhood up to the age of 8. So I have a few little memories. I have a lot of stories what I hear about my dad, and like, blessings to him. He's in spirit now. He's loving me and my family now. He's like, he did the best he could. He said sorry when we went to mediums. He didn't know what he was doing at the time. He's just a product of society. We all are, like, trauma and programming. That's it. That's why we act the way we do, because of our trauma and programming. So everyone, love and compassion is the name of the game. I hope this helps you. Feeling little tingles now from this. I feel happy and satisfied with this. Sometimes I'm not like 1000% inspired and energetic to make a video, but then I just know, like today, like, it's better just to say it, because the reason why I'm saying it to you is because I just shared basically this in a sort of a much more like smoother way to my friend. But I just want to like share it again, because now is the time. It's fresh in my mind. He loved what I said. I loved what I said more than him. I'm joking. I don't know if it's more, but I loved what I said. No, I'm not always this chirpy and happy, but I fluctuate. I'm not pretending to be always super happy either. Like, I have sad moments. I have down days where I just didn't get enough sleep. Not last night, but the night before. I just felt weird yesterday. I had way more cravings than usual. But thankfully I still ate all raw, but that's where I'm at the moment, eating just raw food except for some peanut butter for the last 3 weeks almost. Yeah, I feel really good, but today I've just eaten fruits, so just had some watermelon. Anyway, no big deal, my friends. Not going to get off track. Love you, care for you, have a beautiful day. Thanks for watching and listening. If you want private one-to-one coaching on this, just check in my description below. I love to help. This is my biggest passion. I love to help people raise their frequency consciousness and to heal, learn, grow, and evolve and expand, and have great relationships and really good health too, and just have a lovely connection and feeling and outlook towards life and within themselves and for themselves especially, and love in their heart for other people too. Yeah, other than that, check in my herb store, my family's herb store, Higher Self Herbs, and you get 10% discount off all your orders using the coupon code down below. Yeah, love that. Connect with me on Facebook, please. I'd love to befriend you on Facebook if you feel like it, so just check my Facebook link below. Otherwise, I have an Instagram too, friend me there. I will have a mailing list soon, so I'd love if you join that, and I really appreciate it and be very grateful if you decided to share this video and leave a comment, share with your social media or friends or family personally in your social media, in your computer, your phone or whatever. Help others to raise their frequency consciousness and know how to deal with stuff like emotions and relationship breakups or relationship aspirations at the beginning, like dating, or hopes and dreams and wishes not come true, broken, and how to know how to understand it, how to process it, how to feel it, allow ourselves to feel and go through it. It's okay, we don't have to judge the feeling, learn from it, and then move forward. And this will have emotional sovereignty and independence. I'm touching about that greatly in this video also. So those quotations will help you enormously. So I love it. Thanks for all your support, and please subscribe and hit the bell button for future notifications. Thanks for your time and energy. Love and respect to you, my friends. Thanks for watching again. I'll see you next time, okay? Take care, lots of love, blessings to you and your loved ones and family.